It was good.
All right.
Listen, ready?
800. Let's give him a little more space.
Okay.
Yeah, what's the etiquette for long course?
I mean, you just dive in the middle and be aware. It's really great for open water training because you have to keep your head up and kind of see what's going on ahead of you. And yeah, don't hit anyone. 3, 2.
That was gonna kill someone.
Yeah, that was the definition of I'm gonna kill someone.
And then swim on the left side of the lane.
Oh, we're trying to give people tips here, dude.
We're gonna now have a demo of what to do. Ready?
There you go. What's up, dude?
Just 1 minute late as always.
Oh, what a shirt.
Oh, I know. I haven't seen Tyler in a while. I want to get out the flag.
Well, when I was
I don't
out,
think he's in flag stuff.
no, he's in Canada. I texted them and he was out. Mike was busy. And then I got sick, so.
All right, it is a beautiful Tuesday morning. I woke up at 5:30 and it is 6:01 a.m. Had a bowl of cereal and a double shot of espresso. Read the swim set for the first time, and now we're here. Packed for my run. We're gonna be fueling this with 100 grams of carbs for a 5,000 yard meters. I don't know if it's yards or meters, but it's long course today. I think it's about 4,600 meters. And yeah, we're gonna be sharing a little bit about my swim approach. We asked on Instagram if anyone had any questions or topics they wanted us to cover, and we got a bunch of great questions. So we're gonna try to hit them one by one. But welcome to a typical Tuesday morning in the summer. Long course threshold.
Is that a Garmin or a Rolex? Because I hear you're not supposed to swim with a watch on.
Never, ever take swim advice from someone who wears a watch in the pool, especially Justin Reale.
But this is a Garmin, and I do swim with a watch on. I got a lot of questions about that one. Shout out Greg Harper, my boy, who says you absolutely should not be swimming with a watch. I have never cared. I have never really been a swimmer. I got some questions about my swim background as well. I've never been a swimmer. Since I was age 12, I just swam summer rec league, but I was not one of the kids out here at 6 in the morning swimming long course. You know, I was the kid who was swimming like 2,000 yards 3 days a week in the summers from age 5 to 12, and it's crazy how much of a difference that can make. So rest assured, my kid will definitely be on swim team from age 5 to 12, because at least they have a chance to be swimming front pack if they decide to pursue pro triathlon, because some guys just get screwed and they don't start swimming until adulthood. So you know, and that's tough. Like my boy Kyle started swimming as an adult watching YouTube videos, and you can get there. You can get there. But I am not going to be answering the questions on swim technique or swim form. I like to help where I can help and shut my mouth when I don't know the answers. And honestly, a lot of the swim technique stuff comes fairly naturally to me. I spend very little time thinking about technique or focusing on technique. There are a few cues that I do think about. I think about making sure my hand lands way out in front of my body and straight without crossing over or without landing way out here. So kind of just the general form cue of being able to get that hand straight up and land out front. And then I think about early vertical forearm and then pulling with my lat all the way through the stroke. So I do have quite a good pull. I'm able to get pretty mobile. I get way out here and then I pull all the way through and I'm engaging the core. So I'm not going to talk about drills or things you should do. For that, you should go hire Greg Harper. Yeah, I like the watch, but I do think it's really important to say, if you wear a watch, do not hit the lap button when you come into the walls.
Especially on 25s. On
25s.
It's
like
cheating.
I tell Kyle, you can only hit the lap button if you want to save your time, like once a workout. One time per workout. And that's only when you're doing like an all-out effort or something where you actually care about what the time is. But honestly, you should be able to swim enough that you don't need to start and stop it. So you'll see me today, I'll start it at the beginning of the workout and I probably won't hit it again until the end of the workout. And I honestly just use it for 2 reasons. I auto upload my workouts to Training Peaks and I count my yards during long intervals, which we won't need today because I think the longest hard effort we're doing is a 200 threshold. So another question I got, show us your dry land warm-up. Well, you're about to see it because my warm-up is I show up late to the swim every day and the group is waiting for me to tell them what the workout is. We have this stud college swimmer with us today too, which is
Oh yeah, she's a beast.
And we have 2 of them. We got the college kids home from the summer. And then I take my suit off and I dive in and I swim an 800 every time. So I don't think that's the best warm-up, but I do, warm up with an 800, no dry land every time. I don't think they knew you were filming today.
I just informed them.
We got Pastor Kevin, open water legend.
What do you got coming up?
12 mile and then 3 weeks later a 25K.
Savage. Alex swam at Cornell.
Yep, I'm washed up though. I'm gonna try to do this.
All right, the set, 800 warm-up.
650s.
God, this is terrible. We're gonna start over. Cut. 800 warm-up, 3 300s pulling, descend 1 to 3. 650s fast easy. I love this warm-up because it's a long, easy, mixed stroke, do whatever you want, splash around. A little bit of pulling for some strength engagement, and then some speed work. I find a short amount of speed work before the main set always gets me into gear. Gets me in the zone where I'm gonna take on Alex today. And then we're gonna do the main set. It's a big threshold set, but for the long course, another question I got is long course better than short course? Yes, absolutely, but it's way more fatiguing and you have to respect it. So the best answer is like a mix of long course and short course workouts is my preference, but we only get long course a few months a year. And we've done the shorter intervals actually in long course, which is kind of counterintuitive. Yesterday we did 1,000, 4 by 1,000 short course. Today we're doing some 100s and 200s because in my opinion, the equivalent to hold great form and great speed and great posture in a long course pool kind of can, even at my level, can be limited around 300, 400 if you're in a big block and you're under fatigue. So we're gonna be hitting those 100 and 200s today on fairly tight rest. I think we're gonna do 130 interval, which is like 15 seconds rest. So I guess not that tight, pretty standard rest for threshold. And then so we got 4 2s, 2 1s, 2 2s, 2 1s, 2 50s all out, and then some cool down, 300 pull, 600 swim. So warm up and cool down, even though today's a short interval day, we're still gonna get that 1,000 of steady effort. And then we'll answer some questions after the swim workout, and yeah, should be a good one. I'm feeling good, and then we're gonna run an hour easy. Oh yeah. You gotta have a watch. I wouldn't have been able to know how long I just swam. 12 minutes, 800 meters. Let's get started then, she'll catch us. We're doing 650s. What is it, Alex? Fast, easy?
If they're on a minute, fast to half, easy to long.
Okay. 650s on a minute.
All right, have a good practice, you guys.
On the top.
Are
you actually going to McDonald's?
I'm not joking, guys. Yes, like, do you want anything?
Get the fuck out of here.
I'll see you in 10
We got
minutes.
work to do, Noah.
Yeah, I know. I'll see you in 10. Me too.
These college kids show up to our practice.
Go to McDonald's.
Eating McDonald's.
Yeah.
Trying to poison us.
7.
Oh, finally feeling like myself again today. 2 more.
You want to lead or what? So you can look good?
I'm gonna lead because I feel good.
Okay.
There we go.
Mindset.
All right. On the top, 4 200s, threshold on 3 minutes.
Are we breaking between like 30 seconds or straight through or what?
Yeah, we'll take 30 seconds and then we'll do 4 100s.
I think it's 2 2s.
Or it's 2?
4 2. I know, it's surprised.
4 2s, 2 1s,
2 2s, 2 1s.
2 1s. I don't think we should break.
We'll break before the 50s, but yeah, I think we go straight through 1600.
Yeah, let's just
roll
break
through
before
them.
the 50s.
Was that 110? 11. 100, 130.
Walking back in.
Let's go, Alex.
Two twos on the top on 3 minutes. Yeah.
Good.
Oh, getting work today.
You're good. Way faster than last week. On the top 400 meters left.
Easier, sorry. 200, 2 ones and we're done.
I gotta work on that still.
Hold on, Morgan Pearson had a question.
What was Morgan's question?
Morgan's question was, how many Ks a week and all out put 100 from a push?
How many Ks a week right now? I'd say normally like 18,000, and then the last 2 weeks has been 25K and 23K. So,
But he wants to know how much from a push though.
what's my 100 from a push?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Who cares, Morgan? I don't know. I've never done it. Doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess it does matter. I do get dropped in the takeout, so maybe I should check that. But 100 from a push, yeah, my turns are terrible, so I'd rather do it long course meters. I was holding 110 today for, you know, threshold. Probably like, maybe double out. No, from a push, no way. 105, long course meters. It's definitely my weakness in swimming. My strength is, you know, swimming 1,000 time trial, probably at 109, 110. Not that much slower than my all-out pace.
Jay Crow wants to know, how many underwaters do you do?
Absolutely zero. I'm sure Kyle has some footage today of my turns. I mean, not having a water polo background in high school and not a swimming background, like my swim technique is terrible, my turns are terrible, but I think my stroke is pretty good for open water. I'm nice and high in the water. I do practice sighting. You might have seen me today. Sighting like once per lap, every single lap. I just try to simulate like the sport that I'm training for. I'm not a swimmer, I'm a triathlete. And I think too many triathletes think, oh, you can't wear a watch and you have to do fast 25s and fast 50s all the time. Shout out, Greg. And like, yes, that's true. If you're a developing swimmer, you do have to focus on technique. You have to nail the basics. Doing shorter, faster reps is going to achieve all those things for you. But when you're at a slightly higher level, like where I am, you need to just build so much strength. to be able to hang on in the pack after the strong takeout. In the pro field, it's like a max 400 meters, and then it's kind of like who can hang on the longest, and I'm always the guy that can sit in and recover quickly and clear that lactate. And so because of that, my swim approach has been a small amount of super high end. Like today you can see we did a couple little 25s building and then 2 50s. So 5,000 yard workout, only 100 yards are actual max effort, and then 2,000 yards are threshold effort, and then the other 3,000 are easy aerobic pace. And that's kind of how I break up my whole 20K week. Kind of that 80-20, 80% zone 2, 19% threshold, 1% max. All right, we'll do rapid fire on the rest of the questions.
Okay, how do you try out for our swim group?
Come one, come all.
How do I get my open water swim pace closer to what it is in the pool?
Long course and long aerobic intervals and practice sighting.
How do you level your, hold on, sorry guys, I'm sick. How did you level up your swimming up from age group to pro? Surely not just volume.
Just volume and a good coach.
Best drills to correct your hand positioning underwater.
Ask Greg Harper, I don't know.
Oh, I like this one because this is pretty much me. Tips for a 32 minute 70.3 swimmer to get down to 26, 29.
I mean, add 50% to your weekly volume and do a mix of intensities with a small amount of high end and a large amount of base long intervals, because you already know how to swim, you just need to build fitness and strength. Some more after.
Cool down?
Yeah, I'm gonna do 600 pull.
Okay.
You mind grabbing that? Thanks.
I don't know where the other paddle is.
No?
Rob took it.
What? Why?
This is his other one.
Where is he?
He left.
God damn it. That's why you don't train with amateurs.
Now we're supposed to run at some point.
Yeah, I got a 9 a.m. meeting, so hour run. We're gonna start it at 7:35.
5 minute warm down, 5 minute change.
Yeah. Oh, now I'm gonna be hearing about that swim for the next few months from Alex.
No.
Remember that time we were swimming long course and I kicked your ass swimming 108 the whole time?
Well, it's only notable now because you've had a few good days on me.
Yeah.
Last year this would have been
Alex used to beat me in every swim, then he started getting a little bitter because I'd beat him in about half. And today he put me in my place. Half. Yeah, that half is generous.
You have been swimming well.
A third.
400s, 800s.
Today you just turned it on. You came out of nowhere.
I mean, I got in a good rhythm on the first one, and I'm like, wow, I can actually hold this.
I guess you weren't tired from the 4x1,000.
Well, once you gave me the heads up that it was video day, I decided to get a little extra stretching in, carbo load.
Stay tuned for the next video. Like and subscribe. Peace.